Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, robots, cars, trees, and all other things that choose to listen to podcasts.
And hey, whatever gender you are, we're accepting.
Yeah.
If you don't identify as a gender, that's cool too.
If you identify as a man, a woman, a TAC helicopter, anything, we accept you.
Yes.
Welcome to the PCMR podcast, where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, and other things that don't really matter, because we're boring people and we care about stuff that doesn't matter. Welcome!
Yes. Welcome to our home on the internet.
Our humble abode, our humble slice of the vast network of information running through all these
I wouldn't
cables.
even call it a slice. The tiny crumble.
A slice of a slice of a slice.
No.
The concept of a slice.
Yeah, the atom within a crumble.
Yeah, that's where we
That's
hide.
where we are. Yes.
Hello, welcome. How did you get here? Did you fall? We'll help. We'll call an ambulance for you.
Yes. But while you wait, here we are.
Here we are. We've got a bunch of random shit to talk to you about today. We've got some news about Black Lightning. Where's that going to be? What is a Black Lightning? We'll find out. Disneyland. What's happening there? Stuff going on at Paramount.
Yeah, we got a bunch of trailers from the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
a whole bunch of trailers from the Super Bowl. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
Nah, well, the power went out. I was thinking about watching it. Yeah.
Your power went out.
Yeah, power went out for a bit. I think there was like a storm the other night.
Actually on network television? I thought it was only on like.
Yeah, I think it's on like one. They broadcast it there. Yeah, because I watched
There you
it
go.
last year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I wanted to see what the halftime show was. Yeah, those are usually fun, even if they're like shitty. They kind of the spectacle is interesting.
Yeah, I get that. We all love a good spectacle.
I love me a good spectacle. I'm wearing spectacles right now.
I was about to make the same joke. Shit, minds think alike.
Yeah, clink. Do you want to just get into it? Because let's get into it. All right, Brett, you know Black Lightning. Why is every story I'm just like, hey, Brett, you know blank?
And I'm like, no, Aiden, I don't. Maybe you need to explain it.
Well, here we go. Black Lightning. It is another show being pitched by Greg Berlanti, who's really the king of DC TV right now. He's pitching everything. Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, I think is another one of his.
Well, he's not even pitching those ones. He's just like, they've already been accepted. They're running.
But those were all originally his pitches. But one of his upcoming pitches, Black Lightning, originally going to air on Fox, has now switched. Fox passed on it. The CW picking it up. We've got another CW DC superhero show.
No, here's the thing, Aiden.
Yeah.
I heard someone say this on a podcast I listened to the other day.
Yeah.
Has the CW like secretly slivered their way into being the best TV station? When did the CW turn into a station that was just kind of there to the station where everything that we watch is on?
I don't know, because it it kind of has become that.
And
Like,
you
I
don't
feel
even
like
realize it till you think about it. Just like the majority of shows that we watch now on the CW.
A bunch of like TV stations have like secretly become good. Like that's what happened with where was Hannibal being shown? It was on like NBC or something.
Yeah, I think.
Secretly NBC was like, hey, we're just gonna have a really good high budget horror series on our station. Don't tell anyone. Shh.
Yeah.
That's why it got cancelled
Yeah.
after 3 seasons. But hey, they did it.
Yeah, CBS hasn't been good in a while.
No. Oh,
Not since
they've
Parks and Rec.
got Star Trek coming out. That's coming up.
Yeah.
That's coming up this year. That's going to be simulcast on Netflix. So we're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be doing that, Brett. Strap yourself in for that. Oh, also, what else?
Okay.
USA, they did bloody Mr. Robot. They've just been coasting off reruns of Psych and Burn Notice, but decided, oh yeah, I guess we'll do this amazing show, Mr. Robot. And now fucking the CW.
Yeah. And like you don't even realize till you think about it or till it's pointed out to you. Oh my god, CW have like secretly became like the best station.
A lot of shit. Like, what have we got? I haven't started Riverdale yet, but I think that's on Netflix, so I might watch that. iZombie is on there. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is on there. Arrow, The Flash.
The 100. I know you haven't watched.
I haven't watched 100, but a bunch of people like that. Legends of Tomorrow, and now Black Lightning. Supergirl. Hot damn.
Yeah, see? It blows your mind when you think about how quickly the CW just went to a station that was just kind of there to the station where everything we watch is on.
And they've kind of become like the bigger, like a comic book station. Like almost everything comic book related is on there. Besides, it's like Netflix and the CW are where like all the comic book shit is.
And it's like, that's the crowd
And then I guess
you want to
ABC.
cater to in this day and age because everyone's really
Yeah, kind of.
superheroes.
Especially, I guess they are. They've always kind of. I'm assuming they've always kind of targeted themselves as like a youth network thing.
Because it's like the CW is kind of like a side station to begin with. Because it's kind of like it's owned by both Warner Brothers and CBS, isn't it?
CBS
co-owned by the both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I don't know.
I think it is because it wasn't CBS what Supergirl was on.
Yeah. Yes, you're correct.
That's why it changed. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's co-owned by Warner Brothers and CBS.
Yeah, this is. I'm glad it's here because then that means we can get all because I love me a convoluted universe.
Yeah,
so we can get all this convoluted bullshit. We're probably gonna get.
Give me all the stuff I don't understand, guys.
So
I need to understand
do you
the
think
media,
that the next like the big kind of CW crossover is going to be like they did when they were introducing Legends of Tomorrow? It's going to be like an introduction to Black Lightning or something, or you reckon they're going to do like a backdoor pilot on like the Flash or something?
So you think it actually is going to be a part of this universe? It's not going to be separate?
If you're going to have it on the CW, why not? I mean, the show hasn't started yet. You completely retool it so that it's set within this universe. Why not just set it in this universe? Why not? There's literally no reason not to.
Oh, it's so much. There's just so much.
It's not like they're doing
honestly, I don't know where I'm going to find the time for this on my schedule.
Well,
plus, and we've also got Runaways happening soon. We have Cloak and Dagger happening soon.
Shit, there's got to be. I'm really hoping there are like different seasons. They're not going.
We got Legion that is just about to start.
Oh yeah, shit, that starts up soon too.
And everything points to it being really fucking good.
Yeah, it's got the same showrunner as Hannibal and. Fuck. Oh, there's got to be too many of these.
There is already too many. I already can't keep up. I'm constantly about like 2 weeks of watching behind.
Because I've just given up on Gotham. Like every now and then I'll see like an interesting thing. I'm like, no. I've given up.
Just because of the shit you've talked on Gotham, I've never even started.
It's not that bad.
No.
It
keeps looking at me on Netflix and I'm like, should I? Then I hear you saying, no, it's bad in my head. I'm like, I won't.
Look, if you wanted to watch it, that's fine. Like there is, like they're doing, apparently this season there's like enough interesting stuff that if I had the time, I might pick it up again, but I don't. So I'm like, no, I don't have the time.
Who even has the time? Especially now that you've got a PlayStation and you're gaming, it takes up a huge chunk of your time when you get a good RPG
time as well. Yeah,
because you've been playing Fallout, and we got next month we've got Horizon Zero Dawn, which is another big RPG, which looks great.
I'm thinking maybe because Legends has moved to Tuesdays as well, so Tuesdays is like I guess that's our Wednesday.
Tuesday, our Wednesday is flat. It's
Flash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Legends of Tomorrow. So you got 3 big things.
So I have them all plotted on my calendar on my computer.
Yeah.
That's how I keep up. I have a plot on the calendar, and every morning I open up, okay, what shows are out today?
American Thursday, our Friday, will be Black Lightning Day. I reckon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon,
we can do that. Though I still don't like the fact that they've got like Flash and Legends on the same day now.
I was really hoping like if they could have pushed kept Legends on Thursday and then Friday put Black Lightning. I know that's probably not a good idea because in terms of ratings, I think Friday is not a good day to put things on.
Yeah, no, Friday isn't the best time for your big prime time.
Because people are going out and having
lives. There's people that aren't like us.
That's why I think Sunday and Monday, Tuesday are like really
they're the
good
best
nights.
day for your big prime time thing.
Because people are all tuckered out from the weekend, off partying, going to wine tastings or whatever.
That's why all your biggest things is usually your Sundays, like Westworld Sundays,
Game of Thrones, all your big
Dead's
HBOs,
Sundays. And I just know when Walking Dead starts back up, I'm gonna have to watch it again. I'm not like you. I can't just stop a show halfway through. I'm too invested. You heard how much this season has broken me.
Yeah.
But I can't stop. It's an addiction. It's doing nothing but hurt me, but I can't stop.
Some things I can stop, some things I can't. Like, it just depends. Like, Walking Dead, I feel like I've fallen enough behind that I'm just like, do I want to catch up?
Then you hear me slamming this season, and you're like,
nah. See, for a while there, you go like, oh, it's getting good. I'm like, oh, maybe I will catch up. And then it's like, oh, I know it's bad again. I'm like, oh, all right.
You know me, I always had hope in The Walking Dead. I never lost hope until it betrayed me.
So I'm looking forward to this. Who would you cast as a Black Lightning? Who do you think is out there?
I don't know much about Black Lightning.
See, all the black actors I know are already in superhero shows, so I don't know. I don't know who I'd get.
Denzel Washington?
No, he's not. He's not going to do a CW TV show.
I know. I just threw out the first black actor I thought. Might be a bit racist of me, but whatever.
Maybe.
He's black. He can do it.
It's going to be a young up-and-comer. It's going to be beautiful because it's the CW, and everyone in the CW is beautiful.
There is no ugly
There's
people
no ugly
in the
people
CW.
in the CW. Even people who are even slightly ugly are, like, beautiful by normal people standards.
Yeah.
They're ugly by CW standards because they're all standing next to models, but when you put them next to a normal person, you're like, oh, no, they're just...
It's like Cisco. Like, you look at him compared to everyone who's standing around, and like, oh, yeah, he's a little nerdy bloke. But if we actually saw him in person, like, oh, he's
You
actually,
see him in
like,
person, and you're
he's
like,
pretty
oh,
attractive.
that's an attractive man, yeah.
All they've done is really just mess his hair up a little.
Pretty much. Didn't he have like a pop career or something at one point? Or
Did he?
I feel like he did. He had like a Spanish pop career or something.
This is everything I need in my life.
I think he can sing. I'm fairly certain because that's why they're doing like because they have enough like actors in like Supergirl and The Flash. That's why they're doing that musical crossover episode with Music Meister.
Ooh. Deadpool shoes. Look at this.
Oh, that's not relevant at all, Brett. But thank you.
Someone tagged me in it.
Okay, but yeah.
Sorry, Deadpool shoes.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to this Black Lightning show. It should be all right. I don't know a lot about Black Lightning. I know more about Static than I do Black Lightning. So I'm hoping that Static is involved somehow.
Yeah.
We get some other like
I don't know much.
Random-
about either of them.
random DC characters.
And your half ice block is melting all over my desk.
Oh, I should move that. I'm sorry.
Just throw it in a cup if you want.
All right, I'm gonna put that.
You don't want it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. Disneyland.
Disneyland, yes. There is. I'm just taking this microphone off the stand. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just
Go wild. Go hog free, man.
Okay. It's at that annoying stage where it's like it's being wild and loosey goosey, but it's not. There we go.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna get rid of this mic stand because who needs mic stands?
Get that mic stand out of here. Fuck you, mic stand.
Yeah, I'm a rock star.
Woo!
Yes. Okay.
Outlaw country.
So I think we reported on this when they first announced that it was happening, that Disneyland is opening a Star Wars land, and we now have a release date for not a release date, an opening date.
Yeah.
Yes, the opening date for it is in 2019, which
Is
gives
this
us plenty of time
to save up. Is
for
this
a
in
trip to
Florida or?
No, I think it's Disneyland in California, but
Okay.
in Disney World, which is Florida,
Yeah.
this year actually they are opening a Avatar World.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a shit?
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No.
Oh, James Cameron's Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we don't need that.
You mean that one movie from 2009 that, for some reason, is the highest-grossing film of all time, and James Cameron says, "I'm coming out with a sequel." 10 years later.
Yeah.
Because that's how long it takes to get a sequel out, right, guys?
Yeah, and it was the same article saying, "Oh, Disneyland opens Star Wars in here, and then Pandora here." And I just thought, I'm not even going to write Pandora because who gives a shit?
Does anyone even know what the lore of Pandora is? Does anyone care about who the
I don't know,
Avatar characters? Name me an Avatar character.
I don't know, Sam Worthington's character.
Yeah, exactly. You're one of the few people, just because you're Australian, who remembers that Sam Worthington even exists.
Yeah, he's doing something else soon.
What's he
I saw his
doing?
name in something. I don't fucking remember. I saw his name in something just yesterday.
See, he's been replaced in America's mind by Jai Courtney. If you asked them, like, who was in Clash of the Titans, they'd be like, was it Jai Courtney? Was that who it was? Like,
Yeah.
no, it was Sam Worthington. Oh, yeah, that was who Jai Courtney was before
for
he was Jai
Americans,
Courtney.
Australian actors, it's Nicole Kidman, Hugh Jackman, then, I don't know, Jai Courtney?
And Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth,
The
yeah.
Hemsworth boys. They know about them Hemsworth boys.
Yeah, them Hemsworth boys.
Although they know him as Thor and Baby Thor, which is
For and Baby for.
how we know them.
Katniss's not boyfriend.
I just know him as Baby Thor. That's who he is.
He's Katniss's not boyfriend.
I don't even remember him as that. Oh yeah, he was in those movies, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was Katniss's not
See,
boyfriend. I
Don't
don't remember
remember.
his name. I just remember he liked Katniss, and she was like, "Yeah, nah,
Was
I'm
it-
gonna get with this guy that I kind of liked, but then I didn't like."
Was it
I
Hamish?
I was with him, but didn't
Was it
like.
Sandwich Peter? What?
No, Hamish was fucking.
Um,
what's his name? Oh, it's escaping me.
Woody
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hamish.
Yeah,
Who was Peter Bread? That's the other
yeah.
fella.
Peter was the one she ended up with, even though she didn't like him at first, but then she liked him for the sake of surviving. Then she stayed with him,
yeah, I
even though
don't-
she didn't like. It was really confusing their
I don't
relationship.
remember Baby Thor's name at all. All right. Moving on. So California 2019. We could save up for that.
California
Knows how to party. California knows how to party. Although 2019 it'll be
in the city.
city of Star Wars.
Yeah.
In 2019, it'll be California.
Yeah, but no, like, I think it was just last year that Universal opened up their Harry Potter world, and apparently it's actually really fucking good.
I wouldn't mind going to that.
So if it can be like that level of good that I've heard Harry Potter world
See,
is,
a Harry Potter world makes way more sense to me than like an Avatar world. Because what you got, one movie versus like 8 films and 7 books.
I could understand if you were...
I guess 9 films now.
I understand like if you wanted to just make like a ride for Avatar. I could understand
in 2010 or 9 maybe.
Yeah, even now I could understand it, but I can't understand like a whole part of your park just.
I can't even understand it now.
But you know,
no one talks about Avatar. No one remembers Avatar. No one goes and watches Avatar in their spare time.
No,
there are no Avatar fans.
I think
these people don't exist.
See, I know you don't understand it all. The only reason I slightly understand how much money it made because it was the first movie to actually have decent 3D,
and it was like had like a re-release at some point, which is that's really
well,
James Cameron's secret. Re-release it.
Yeah. See, I think it was like the first because we had 3D before that. Right? Do you remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Yeah, that was 3D, but it was real bad.
Yeah.
Then Spy Kids 3D, the one with like Elijah Wood and
so just all of Robert Rodriguez's terrible 3D movies. You just got to list all those.
Yeah, that's pretty much the 3D we had before Avatar. But once
before Avatar, there was only Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, but then after Avatar, that's when it started. Like every major movie would be in 3D. That's the one that kind of started it. So I can kind of understand.
Is that stopped now? I feel like I haven't seen a movie in 3D in ages.
No, I feel like the novelty's worn off, and that we all know that it's pretty much better in 2D because 3D is a bit overwhelming.
Did we see Doctor Strange in 3D?
I don't
think we did.
Well, we didn't see it together.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
I saw it twice, but I don't think I did either time. Because, like, you don't need it. It doesn't add to the experience that much. But I know Doctor Strange did come out in 3D. Rogue One came out in 3D. I think the major ones like that are still coming out in 3D.
Okay.
But I think less and less people are doing it. Because they know sometimes it can actually take away from the experience.
Yeah.
If you're just doing it... Cause, like, I think Avatar is actually one that did it well. Because they did it to add depth. They didn't do it just throw things in your face.
I can't remember what the 3D was like in that film at all. It was like
I don't remember it.
It's like 7 years ago, so I don't remember at all.
Anyway, yeah, Disneyland, Star Wars Land.
All right, so we've got some other news here. I'll give you a brief outline, then Brett can give you details because I don't have internet at the moment. So
yeah,
Brett
I wrote all this and read it all. I'm the smart one now.
For now.
Now,
my internet comes back Friday. I will return to my anointed position as the smart one. Paramount has shut down the Friday the 13th remake, and it has removed World War Z to, I guess Z, because we're in Australia. World War Z 2 from its release schedule.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a Friday the 13th remake happening at all. So
really, I could have sworn we talked about it because I knew about it.
Did we?
I don't know. We talk about a lot of things on here.
We talk about a lot of shit. And again, none of it matters, so I don't remember any of it.
Yeah. Well, the Friday the 13th remake, it was apparently like well into the pre-production. They've totally shut it down. Like, so I think it's like not even happening anymore.
Damn, that's...
Yeah. And and the day before, they removed World War Z 2 from the release schedule, which doesn't mean it's cancelled.
No.
But I hope it does because we don't need it.
No, we don't need it.
Did you see the first one?
I did.
And it was fine.
It was fine. I prefer the book. The book is quite interesting. It couldn't be made into a movie, like maybe a mini-series. It's like a bunch of shorts. But it's...
Yeah, it's...
It was good as its own thing. It was the only thing...
it doesn't need a sequel. And did it even make enough money to warrant a sequel?
I don't remember. I only remember like the box office history for like the real big stuff. So like, Avengers. I remember what they do.
Yeah,
I don't remember what any of the other Marvel movies do, but that's all I remember.
Made like $1 billion. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember it making it that much money. So
see, I know because horrors actually can make decent amounts of money because horrors are generally pretty low budget.
Yeah, it's like that's why Jason Blum's of the world, his Blumhouse production, they do a bunch of like low budget horror stuff. Yeah, and released it around October. People are going to go see it because like, oh, it's a horror movie. It's October, might as well.
See, because I feel like a lot of horror movies, you can make it on a budget of about $1 million, and you generally can make back about $50 million from it.
Yeah,
which is
something
a
about that.
pretty decent. Like, you wouldn't look at it and feel like, oh, that's box office smash. Like, no, it's not, but it's a lot of profit if you made it for $1 million.
Well, Australian ones usually made for $1 million. I think, like, in America, the lowest they go is usually like 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Because America has ridiculous amounts of money for some reason for movies.
True.
And
Oh, well, if you look at The Babadook, that was an Australian horror.
it was made for like $10,000. That was real cheap.
Yeah, but it turned out real good.
Yeah, it turned out real good. I'm just saying, like,
I call it a cult hit.
we're like, I feel like Australia is better at like producing things on micro budgets. Like America, just because they have more of the
don't get
infrastructure
budgets.
and the unions and stuff, they have to do things with like a real big budget. But because
Yeah.
Australia is like, well,
Yeah,
it's either we get it
don't
made or we don't get anything.
Yeah,
so-
we don't get budgets for arts.
No, we do not.
We're just like, oh, I have like $10,000 in my bank account. Let's make a movie. So, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the entire Australian film industry right there. I got $10,000.
Yeah.
I'll make a movie.
And so when Australia does come out with a good film that is like, you know, universally renowned, like The Babadook, like, I think Australia is going to be riding the Babadook train for like the next decade. Like, yeah, you made this. Well, we made The Babadook.
And Mad Max. Mad Max is technically Australian.
Technically Australian, but it had an American budget.
Yeah, but that's like the
Yeah,
highest.
but everything else was
It's the highest grossing Australian film of all time at the moment.
Yeah, Mad Max, bruz.
Fury Road. All right. We've got some sad news here. Brett, do you want to tell us about this?
So Richard Hatch, I didn't personally know him.
I don't
personally
either.
or professionally. I just heard his name for the first time today. He was in Battlestar Galactica. Did you know him?
I've never watched Battlestar Galactica. Is it the original or the remake?
Original, I think. Well,
Okay, I haven't
considering his age.
Well, there was older people in the new one. They've got
Oh yeah, but he looked young in the picture I saw
Oh, okay.
of him in Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. No, I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I don't know why he put this news story because I didn't watch Battlestar Galactica. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought some of our listeners might care. Because
All right.
We're nerds. Hopefully, we appeal to other nerds.
Probably.
Battlestar Galactica is
Yeah.
for nerds.
True.
Yeah,
We'll just do a quick thing. Sad to hear someone dying.
yeah, he passed
this is
away. He
sad.
was 71. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a good age, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's young in Hollywood years, but it's a good age.
Young. I don't know. I feel like a lot of actors die young.
Yeah.
Oh, then again, I guess it's
Some of
either
them make it up
27
there.
or 1,000.
Yeah. Like, is Sean Connery still alive? Did I have this conversation with you? I feel like the other day I was talking to someone and saying, "Is Sean Connery still alive?"
I think
No
he
idea.
is.
Because
It's like 1,000, but I think he is.
he retired from acting in like 2006, and I feel like he doesn't really make any appearances since then. He just lives in like a castle in Scotland, so I have no idea if he's alive or not. I don't think anyone does. Everyone's just like,
I love
oh,
that he
no.
lives in a castle in Scotland.
Yeah,
Who
man.
else would live in a castle in Scotland? but
Sean Connery. I live in a castle in Scotland.
Just the fucking. Sorry, just looked at your lips when you did that.
You're gonna move your mouth to the side.
You look like you're like a character from Rick and Morty when you talk like that. You know when they do the.
Punisher set photos. These
that's
have
something we
just
got.
showed up. This is the last bit of news before we get into the trailers.
Yeah. I think they're about halfway through filming now, they've said. So in these set photos, he looks like he's just. There's a
Is that
cop-
coming out this year, Punisher? Or?
Yeah, it should. We don't have an exact release date, but it should be late this year or early
Okay,
next year.
nice.
Yeah, we got a bunch of set photos. He's running. He's wearing a hoodie. He's jumping over a police car. It looks like he's stealing a police car in one shot, which could just be John Bernthal being John Bernthal.
I would like it if he was wearing his like the skull on his chest a bit more. I know that's a bit like outlandish, and if he's trying to blend in.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to blend in, do some undercover shit.
Still, that's the one problem I have with these Netflix shows. Not really with Daredevil season 2 because they got onto that pretty quick. But like Daredevil season 1 and all those trailers for Iron Fist is like, just wear your costume.
Yeah.
Wear your goddamn costume already.
Just wear your costume. Hopefully they'll have their costumes in Defenders. Does Jessica Jones even have a costume? I don't think she does.
No, she has a leather jacket and pants, which is fine. That's what she wears in the comics. So she was wearing a costume from day one. So.
Yeah, like at
Good.
least you got it right. We want to see more Luke Cage in his yellow shirt, though.
He looks real. Like I thought he would look ridiculous in it, but just in those like Entertainment Weekly photo shoots they did, dude looks good.
If you look at him, he's just ripped.
He looks real good in that yellow shirt. He should wear that more often.
Like that is a man I would want to carry me.
Strong arms.
Strong arm.
I'm looking forward to this. I hope it comes out this year because that'd be good if it comes out this year.
Yeah, Well, they said it is on track to be released late this year.
Cool. So we're going to get a free Netflix series this year. Damn.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
get
whole lot.
Iron Fist next month.
Mm.
And when is the Defenders? We got the date for it.
That's like summer. Like American summer. So like mid.
Oh yeah, I think we should be getting the Punisher like the same time as like, Luke Cage and Jessica Jones came out in like that September area.
Okay, cool.
I think that's when they're
Nice.
aiming for, but they haven't released an actual date because they're not sure with how
Neat.
it's going.
Fuck yeah.
They said it's on track.
All right. So that should be good. Yeah. What else? What is that all the news? We're good?
All the news.
All the news. All right, let's move on to some trailers.
I think.
Because the Super Bowl happened. That big old sporting event.
Yeah, we had the Falcons versus the
Patriots?
Patriots. Yeah, we got it.
Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the Patriots won, and apparently it was like a huge comeback. I think from what I heard, they were very far behind.
Oh.
But then by the final siren, they were tied, so they went into overtime. And Tom Brady, who's meant to be one of the best players in the whole league,
I've heard of him.
Won the game for them.
Oh, yeah. Neato.
Yeah. That's all I know. See, a couple of months ago, I actually went on a bit of a binge on YouTube, like looking up videos like the rules of NFL. Cause I'm like, I want to understand this.
Yeah.
I just want to understand how it's played. So like for 2 hours, I have to watch videos after videos of explaining the rules of NFL.
That sounds incredibly boring. How did you fare?
Oh yeah, I kind of understand the game.
Oh, yeah.
I know what they mean now when they talk about, this team's offense, this team's defense. Because an NFL team is actually two different teams.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean there's two different teams?
Yeah, each team has two different teams. They have the offense and the defense. So basically, because you know how like one team has the ball and they're going forward.
Yeah.
That is the offense. But when it changes over, when the other team have the ball, the offense leaves the field and the defense comes on the field.
What?
I know, right?
I had no fucking clue.
I know.
What do you mean there's two different teams? So the people who do the defense and the offense are different people?
Yeah, different people.
What? Is that the same thing in rugby or?
No. In like rugby and AFL and whatever, it's all like one team. They do everything. But, I don't know why I'm comparing it to AFL. AFL's completely different.
Fucking Americans, too lazy to do two things. Just do both. Nah, I fucking want to.
Yeah, so...
I'll just be offense.
And because, the NFL, it stops. It's a very stop-starty game.
Yeah.
So, like, once
I
the
watched...
ball changes over, it stops, and that's when the teams totally change.
Jesus,
so
that sounds excessive.
Yeah, and so the team is like 24 people because of all the players they need.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Why would anyone watch this? This sounds...
I don't know. I understand it. See, I'm not the biggest fan of sports outside my AFL, but because I do have my love for AFL, the Australian Football League, for anyone who doesn't know, I can understand when other people like other sports. Because I'm like, I like the AFL, and I know why I like the AFL, so I really can't shit on other people.
I don't mind sports, and I was watching some of the Premier League the other day. It was like Chelsea versus Arsenal. I think, yeah. I caught the tail end of that. And I get it. I get that. But fuck, NFL just seems so stop-start. Like, at least with, like, soccer and AFL.
I understand NFL now, but, like, I still couldn't watch it because of how stop-start it is.
I could just... I want to watch something that flows, so it's, like, constantly moving, and it's like, oh, yeah, but the NFL seems like it's more designed to deliver ads than actual sporting prowess.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch the Australian Open final? I know you're a bit into your tennis.
No, I didn't, no.
Oh, man. It's probably the only full game of tennis I've ever actually watched. I think everyone's just like, when the Australian Open, let's flick to it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, I watched the full final game.
Was this Federer versus Nadal?
Yeah, it was I didn't know tennis could be so intense.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense.
They had one rally, which was 26 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, who's going to win?
That's the good thing about tennis is that, like, over something like soccer is that, like, there's always a point. Like, every hit, every action you take is going to result in a point. So it's constantly moving. The score is constantly evolving. You're constantly moving towards a goal. instead of just being like, oh, we're just going to kick the ball around for a bit and maybe in the next 20 minutes someone will get a goal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, I prefer higher scoring games. I think that's my thing.
Yeah.
And that's why like NRL doesn't appeal to me because it's pretty low scoring. That's why NFL in the America doesn't appeal to me. Because too low. That's why soccer doesn't appeal to me. But I think that's why AFL does appeal to me because
Big numbers.
Yeah, it's big numbers. Like it's not super uncommon for a final score of the winners to be above 100 points.
Yeah.
Especially considering like an actual goal is 6 points.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that. But we're not here to talk about sport.
No, yeah,
we're here to talk about them trailers.
We're covering all bases.
All bases. We're here to talk about them trailers that appeared during the Sport Bowl.
Yes.
Stranger Things 2. Let's start there.
Yes.
And we'll just move away through this list. Let's get into it.
Stranger Things 2.
Our little children's are all dressed up to like the Ghostbusters.
Yes. Yes, they're all back. 11's back as well. We saw 11's face.
Nice.
So she's not
I think
dead.
the only one who isn't back is Barb. Poor Barb.
But yeah, I think they said though that something's gonna happen with Barb.
I think like her disappearance will affect the story, but I'm not sure if Barb will appear. Although she did do like a cameo thing in the Golden Globes.
Oh yeah, with Barb.
So I feel
dead.
like they're kind of like thinking like maybe people really like Barb. Should
Yeah.
we find a way to bring her back? Nah.
she was kind of relatable.
Yeah.
Like cause I feel this appealed to a lot of nerds because it's like the big homage to 80s horror movies, and a lot of nerds like that were like, oh, it's Barb, she's a nerd like us.
True.
But
But there are a lot of interesting things going on
a
in
lot
this
of little
trailer.
Easter eggs in this. There was,
What is that giant red spider thing in the sky?
Yeah, and well, if you were looking closely before in the thing, we saw pictures that Will drew, which actually was a picture of that exactly. It's a giant arachnid thing. Yeah, and there was one image where it was in like that testing facility where 11 was raised. We saw Will and his mother in there, and he was getting tests done. So maybe his time in the Upside Down has made him in tune with the Upside Down.
Season 2, Will gets powers.
Yeah, Will gets powers. It looks like
More monsters from the Upside Down. I'm keen for that. Like
big monsters.
They're just being like the Demogorgon was like, oh, I guess there's just a Demogorgon in there, but like that makes more sense that like no, there's like a whole bunch of crazy shit in there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a giant arachnid thing with guys.
That's gonna be cool. I'm hoping it's not just that in there, but there's like other smaller things.
Yeah, I
have
hope
to deal
they go
with.
even crazier with this.
Just
season.
have a bunch of weird, random like monster things in there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'd love them to get real crazy with it.
And I want these group of kids to bust a monster while dressed in their Ghostbusters outfits.
Yeah, that
would be sick.
Yeah, because apparently this is like it's going to be just after Ghostbusters came out.
Nice.
Yeah, so
nice. All right.
and what other little Easter eggs was there in it? I think there was one little Easter egg in it. Oh, there was the creepy Eggos ad at the start.
Oh yeah, the Lego my Eggos. Yeah.
Yeah, then it went well.
I think the Eggo's Twitter account released like a thing when that came out. They did like, oh, this trailer was a bit strange, and they wrote it upside down. So that was that's pretty
and apparently,
clever.
if you actually look at Eggo's Twitter, they've been having like conversations with the Stranger Things Twitter account.
Of course they have.
And
Like, hey guys,
like why wouldn't Eggos do it? Because that's great promotion for them, and they're probably getting it for free.
Probably.
I feel like a lot of companies are embracing the kind of exposure you can get, like doing funny things on social media.
Definitely.
Or just like what Wendy's doing when Wendy's just calls people out and just savage as fuck.
Twitter is a place where if you want to get noticed, you got to be savage.
Yeah.
The savagery must be involved.
Yeah. And I also love like on Facebook pages, like on Coles and Woolworths, when they're just like, They post memes, and when some people post dumb things, they respond to them funny. There was one.
The Mr. Rental page is real good. They're real good at like keeping up to date whenever memes are going on.
When companies do that, they realize the marketing potential, because we look at Mr. Rental and we make fun. We make fun of all the memes, but at the same time, we're fucking talking about him, aren't we?
It's true. I wouldn't know anything about Mr. Rental if it wasn't for that page.
Exactly. So
true. They got me there.
We can joke all we want, but they want us to talk about them.
True. Let's talk about Life.
Yeah, Life. It's it's a space movie.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
A bunch of others.
They're in
Ryan
space.
Reynolds is just being Ryan Reynolds.
They find an alien, and then things go bad. And then the alien is there to kill them.
Yeah, I think they found the alien corpse, and they're bringing it back to life. Because I feel like in the first one they talked about something like, "Oh yeah, we've brought it to life in space."
I feel like they found didn't they find just a little sliver of a thing, and then it keeps growing and getting bigger.
Yeah, they helped
bigger.
it grow and whatever. And
it's basically just alien
a bit closer to Earth.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And they're apparently these things, there used to be life on Mars, but these things destroyed all the life on Mars. So it might sound like a spoiler, but it was in the trailer, so you know.
Look, this could be good. This could be good in its own right, but I'm just watching this trailer, and all I'm thinking is you just made Alien. That's literally all you've done. You just made Alien again.
Alien, but it's just a bit closer to Earth. And
you've got Ryan Reynolds and what's his name?
I mean, we
Jake
like
Gyllenhaal.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's fine.
We do like him.
But
do we need this? Is this necessary? Yeah. I feel like it's just jumping on the space bandwagon because, man, I fucking love space.
Also, it's another one of those trailers that's using a song from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, which I feel like by now it's if your movie is set in space or involves criminals, don't use any songs from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. We know what you're doing. You can't trick us into thinking, oh yeah, I enjoyed that. I'll enjoy this. No. Stop that. Stop that right now.
See, James Gunn is a lot smarter than you. He's the one who introduced this. I have ultimate respect for James Gunn about how he went about Guardians of the Galaxy because it was such a unique film.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, on that same kind of train of thought of music and trailers, Pirates has come out with a Super Bowl spot that features a Johnny Cash song, which, again, stop that. Let's not make Johnny Cash songs the new trailer thing.
Yeah, it worked really well for Logan.
It kind of works here, but it worked better for Logan. It doesn't work as well here.
At the same time, as you can tell, they looked at it and thought, hey, this one thing worked here. Let's kind of do the same.
Are you excited for this movie at all? I feel like I keep forgetting it exists.
I don't think I've even seen number 4.
You don't need to. It's not good.
I saw number 1. Number 1 was the best.
Number 1
great.
is the best. Yeah, number 1 is genuinely a good film.
Number 2 was kind of trash.
It is kind of trash.
And number 3 was a bit better, but at the same time, I'm okay, you let me down twice. I'm done.
It's still kind of trash. Yeah, I might see it because there might not be anything else that week, and we might need something to talk about for this podcast. But
does that mean we'll have to watch 4 though?
No. I mean, I will get into recommendations. We watched the sequel for a film that we don't need to watch. Don't need to.
Sometimes you do, though.
Sometimes. But for this, what do you need to know? They were the pirates. They did piratey things. You don't need to know anything else.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, Ghost in the Shell. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Oh, it looks crazy.
This could be good.
I don't know. I'm excited for it.
I mean, has there been a good Hollywood anime adaptation before?
Ooh.
I can't say there has been. Well, what was it? What have they done before? They've done Dragon Ball Evolution. That's terrible. That's about it.
Yeah,
I think it's an Astro Boy, like a 3D animated Astro Boy movie.
Yeah,
I don't remember if that was good
or
bad.
This is really good. They look like they've really captured the feel of the culture and the time period. And
the only thing I'm worried about is this could just end up being kind of meh. It could just be kind of generic. Like you watch it and it's like, oh, I guess that was a film. Like it could end up being kind of like the Total Recall remake. Like I'm getting a little hints of vibes of that. But I'm hoping that it's still I'm hoping for good characters and a good story, and then also a really good atmosphere. Because something like this, especially where you've got a very kind of definitive kind of sci-fi atmosphere, you want it to be engrossing.
See, from the trailer so far, I can see 2 things that I think they're doing well. The first one is the atmosphere. I just look at this world they're in, and I feel engrossed by this world, all the images they're putting in front of me. I feel like I want to know more about this world. I want to dive deeper into it. And I also feel like they're doing the characters well for now. We haven't heard much about any of the other characters so far, just Scarlett Johansson's Major. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, Major something.
She seems interesting. She's created a bit of a mystery. I was a human before they did this to me, but now I'm a robot. I'm a crime-fighting robot. What's my past life?
I'm sexy RoboCop.
Sexy. I showed this trailer to my sister before she played it. She was like, "Oh, what is it?" I'm like, "It's basically sexy RoboCop.
It is. It's sexy RoboCop meets Blade Runner. Logan.
Yeah,
Let's talk a little bit about Logan.
It's got another trailer. It's a little one.
It's just a little spot. It looks pretty good. We got our first look at Caliban being played by
Yeah, that's why I thought we'd talk about it because
Stephen Merchant. There was a Caliban being played by the that bald alopecia guy from I forget what he's been. He's been at a bunch of things. In Days of Future Past or Apocalypse.
Okay.
Apocalypse, there was a Caliban, but there's a different Caliban here because apparently Logan's set in some new universe or separate universe, whatever they're going for. It doesn't matter.
We're not paying attention to the X-Men timeline at this point.
I don't care about the X-Men. There's no timeline. I don't care about the X-Men
just
timeline
the movies
anymore.
just happen.
If it's good, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
It's still looking good. I'm still hopeful. It looks smaller than like something like Apocalypse, so that's good.
Which is good. It doesn't need to be huge.
I want it to be focused. I want it to be good. I want it to be like the Deadpool of this year.
Yeah. This one is. I feel that this trailer is more reminiscent of the first one because it had like Amazing Grace, like a bit of a slowed down version of Amazing Grace, and mainly it was just images we already seen. But then it was also that one.
A little few flashes of like things we hadn't seen. So no, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward.
And it's quite soon. It's less than a month now.
Yeah, damn. That's not that far away.
Indeed.
Same thing for Iron Fist. That comes out pretty soon too, doesn't it? Like we're a month away from that.
A little over a month.
Woo.
So
things are coming up.
Once it gets to next month, we won't have to do a news episode every week because we'll have things to talk about.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Oh.
Like every week, it's like, talk about news again. It's nothing to watch.
All right, what Guardians?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. We got a second trailer, a bit longer this time.
Yeah, we've got our first look at is it Aisha or the Golden Lady?
Yeah, the Golden Lady.
I think she's the villain of the film. As far as I can tell, she might be the villain. There's also a potential first look at maybe Kurt Russell's Ego Living Planet.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it might have been. Like I saw that image, like, could that be Ego?
It could just be, there's some crazy ass planets in these Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so it could just be a random one.
Colourful and vast.
But this could be interesting. Yeah. I'm keen for that.
We saw another few little quips and jokes in this one. Like,
got our first look at Nebula. We hadn't seen her in the last trailer. So
did we see Yondu in the last trailer? Was this our first look at him?
I think we saw a brief glimpse of him, but he got to do a bit more in this one.
See him. He had a full mohawk this time.
Yeah, he's hanging out. He's one of the Guardians.
Yeah, we saw him join the Guardians.
So him and Nebula have joined the Guardians as well as Mantis. So we've got a big old crew.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what they do in these movies. Just like, one brand new character every movie, and that's what Mantis is. And just like, I feel like they looked at the last film and like, everyone liked Yondu, everyone liked Nebula, let's bring them back into it.
Yeah, bring them back in.
But I hope that, because even though they were kind of bad guys in the last one, but they're going to be more good guys here, I hope they keep those character traits.
Oh, Yondu, definitely. Like, he's still going to be a conniving son of a bitch. Like, he's just going to be like, well, I hate them more than I hate you, so I'll team up with you.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be like, you guys are beneficial to me right now. Our interests align. And I feel like Nebula will just be like, I want to get back at Thanos.
And I assume they're going to be doing maybe like mercenary, kind of like charitable mercenary work where like they're like, hey, we'll take care of this giant, like I feel like that's the start of the movie is going to be them taking care of this big old beast thing, this giant monster.
Yeah, I feel like that big old, it kind of looked like a cross between Cthulhu and the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, do you get that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of that. So they're going to fight that, and then I think they'll fight for like a reward or something. Obviously, like I feel like they're the kind of people that are like, we do this for a reward, but like,
like we do good things, but we were not doing it for free.
Yeah, they're like cash in hand tradespeople.
Yeah,
like, they're just going around. It's like, hey, give us what's your most dangerous job you need done. We'll go do it. Cash in hand. Give us the credits.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I feel like he'll be like,
that's... At least they're being good, because, like, the Nova Corps cleared them of all their charges, which is really, like, maybe they shouldn't have.
Maybe, yeah.
Because some of these people are pretty bad. They've done a lot of people. Like, yeah, they saved your planet.
Some of them are thieves and murderers and bounty hunters,
Yeah, at the same time, they did save your planet, but maybe don't just set them free and give them a new fucking ship.
Maybe probation.
Yeah, at least give them, like, probation.
An ankle bracelet, like, stay in this star system. Hold Okay.
Yeah, like maybe a bit more community service. I mean, I know saving your planet's one thing, but they didn't really do it for you.
No.
They didn't do it for you.
Is there any other new stuff we see in this trailer? Or
Just like the golden people, the Sarlacc looking thing, the few little quips.
more quips from Baby Groot being like, yeah, Baby Groot's pretty cute.
Yeah.
That's about it. All right, let's finish up with this new Iron Fist trailer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're down to the last one. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this trailer. Like, I'm really looking forward to this show. I don't know why they needed like a hip hop kind of beat for it. I thought that was a bit
kind
weird.
of unnecessary.
The show looks good. I don't think the trailer was that good.
Yeah.
But I'm liking like all like the kung fu stuff we're seeing is looking good. The Iron Fist effect looks pretty good. I'm digging
the first
that.
time we saw that.
I'm hoping that we get more. I'm really hoping he gets his costume soon. Like I know that kind of he's not going to probably wear it for a large chunk of it, but I want it to be sooner. And I feel like they should have learned a lesson from the season 1 of Daredevil. Is like give him his costume
everyone
sooner.
kind of just wanted the costume.
Yeah, give him a costume pretty soon. It's how hard can it be to do that? It's not that hard. Just give him a costume. It's going to be good.
A good first look of Colleen Wing.
She's looking pretty badass. I think is it the Hand that are the villains in this?
No, I think it's Madame Gao.
Oh, okay.
Because she appeared twice in the trailer. Once just a voice, and once she was standing there all menacingly. So I think
Is she supposed to be Crane Mother? I feel like is that what we're?
I think because she knows about Quan Lon because she says,
and she did that fucking crazy like punch on Daredevil.
So I feel like she's maybe from Quan Lon too.
I think there are 12 hidden cities.
Yeah, well, maybe.
And she might be from one of them.
Definitely, like, without a doubt, from one of the hidden cities.
Because there's the Iron Fist, there's the Fat Cobra, there's the Steel Serpent, the Crane Mother.
Yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of like different like champions. And there's like a run of comics where like there's like a tournament, kind of like a Mortal Kombat thing, where like they all come together and fight. It's pretty badass. Good comic.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I'm going to have to read this.
Matt Fraction's run, The Immortal Iron Fist. Check it out. It's real good.
I think I'm going to have to. I like the idea of like the champions from all the hidden cities just fighting it out.
It's pretty badass. It's awesome.
I'm
looking forward to this. The action looks good. Looks really well choreographed. Looks like there's going to be a lot of like different kinds of kung fu scenes. It seems like there's also going to be some wire work. Like there was a scene where there was like sword fighting and they were doing some big old leaps. So that looks good.
They're doing full kung fu.
And then just a little bit of massive iron fists that can apparently rupture the earth and destroy entire rooms. So
that's what we wanted.
Yeah, no, it's good. No, it looks good. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
All right, that's all our trailers.
Yeah, our trailers.
This is going to be another quick week because we're...
Oh, no, we're about 50 minutes. Once we get to recommendations, maybe you'll be about an hour.
All right,
definitely not as last week. We didn't even hit 40 minutes.
Recommendations. What have you got? Because I've been without internet. I've been moving house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen or done a lot.
I started watching something just earlier today that we keep saying that we might start.
Oh, yeah?
The Expanse.
Oh, yeah? How was it? Did you watch the first episode?
Yeah,
or?
I watched the first episode and... See, I'm willing to keep watching it this point.
All right,
okay. I don't want to talk it up because it was confusing at bits. Like, there was this detective guy, and I didn't really get what he was doing some of the time.
All right.
Like, there was this guy, and he bribed him, but then a little girl coughed, and he punched him. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay, that sounds confusing.
Yeah, I'm just like, you're not... Where's the exposition here? You paid this guy for something, and a girl coughed, and then you punched him. I don't get it.
That does sound confusing.
Like it wasn't the same scene.
Yeah.
But he paid this guy and it's like, is it done? It's done. Then later on, he was in his balcony and a girl downstairs coughed and then he was like, oh, you didn't do your job. Like, wait, what? Like, okay, so here's the premise. Here's the premise.
Yeah.
It's we've expanded. We have colonized most of our solar system. There is basically three colonizations. There is Earth. Earth and the Moon, actually. Earth and the Moon is one. And they're controlled by the United Nations.
Yep.
Then there is Mars, which is like a...
Classic.
They're basically North Korea. They're a military superpower.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then there is the Belt. The Belt is like they're in the more inner planets, but they're not actually on the planets because they can't live on those planets. They basically live in these space stations.
Okay.
And basically, they're all miners, and they mine the asteroids in this asteroid belt for air and water.
Neat.
Yeah. Basically, it feels like we're going to be following them on the belt most.
Mm.
Because like most of this episode happened on the belt. There was this detective, and like there was a weird thing with him punching the guy, and I didn't understand it. And
Does he wear a cool detective outfit or?
No, he looks weird. I wouldn't pick this actor to be a detective. He kind of looks like an older Macklemore. Yeah. And so he's.
See, in my mind, I'm seeing Nick Valentine from Fallout 4, and I'm like, detective? Eh? Is he a half robot man?
Older Macklemore, but I feel like I think the thing is he's from Earth and he's moved out to the belt, and like he's been given some super secret mission where he's like some powerful princess lady from Earth has gone missing in the belt, and he has to find her and bring her home. I don't get what a
princess.
That's what they called her.
Okay, is her last name Princess, or is she an actual?
I don't fucking know.
Royal.
I don't fucking know.
Right.
There was that storyline happening with that thing. Then there was another one, like a mining ship in the belt.
Mm.
And like they receive a distress signal.
Okay.
And they go out to it, and they use a smaller ship to go out to it, not their big ship.
Yeah.
As you do.
Mm.
And then the distress signal was fake.
Mm.
And then the Martians destroy their big mining ship, so then people stuck out there on their little ship. That's what's happened so far, basically.
Righto.
So I feel like I've really liked the part of it which was about the miners and the miners ship. Had some good characters.
Mm.
And, it looks pretty.
Okay.
And the explosion when the Martians killed the big ship was real nice. I'm sorry I kind of ruined the pilot, but it's a pilot.
Yeah, it's a pilot. I'll watch it, yeah.
Yeah. So that was really good, but it was all the stuff with the detective I was really confused about.
Okay.
There was a kind of torture scene on Earth as well, which confused me. Yeah, because like the people in the belt, a lot of them grew up there in the spaceship, so they've grown up in low gravity, so their bones and their muscles haven't formed properly.
Okay.
So they had this guy from the belt, and literally just him being on Earth was torturing him because he wasn't used to the Earth's gravity, and his muscles and bones were weak. And like this Indian lady's torturing him and trying to get information like, why are you torturing him? What are you trying to get out of him? You haven't even said. I'm so confused. So it's a bit confusing, but it's piqued my interest enough that I'm going to give it a few more episodes.
Yeah, I mean, it's on Netflix. Might as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a few more episodes. So yeah, there's my little quickie review of the pilot of The Expanse.
I might give it a watch now that I've got my smart TV with a Netflix button.
So you don't need to watch it for your PlayStation?
No, ever since I found like a remote that had a Netflix button, I've been like, I need to get me one of these. So now I do.
Yeah. My grandparents have a thing. I finally know what a Roku is.
Oh, what is a Roku?
It's like a little box that you plug into your TV it does Netflix and YouTube and Stan and all those things. That's what it is.
Ah.
You know the whole TV and video part of your PS4?
Yeah.
Basically what a Roku is. It just does all that. It connects to your internet. It does that to your TV.
Neat.
I finally fucking understand it. Like, yeah, that's a thing. Because some people, they want to watch Netflix or whatever on the TV. They don't have any other means. And it's not expensive. I think it's like $80.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. And it's connected to your internet. You can watch Netflix or whatever on your TV.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. My cousin, when they were here, helped my nan pop set it up.
Nice. Fuck yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So while we're here, do we want to talk about the movie we watched on Friday?
Oh, Kung Fu Killer 2.
Killer 2.
So,
we were in a state. We'd been drinking. Okay, we'd been drinking. We're adults. We enjoyed a few scotches.
That's the context we watched it in. Let me give the context to how I came to own such a masterpiece. So we were going out to different like pawnbrokers to try and find a TV because we were like, oh yeah, we'll go somewhere, we'll find a TV for cheap, and that's where we found.
That was you and Isaac.
Yeah, me and Isaac, and we found this place. I was like, yeah, they've usually got like good prices on TVs, so we went there, found a TV. It's pretty good, 55-inch like smart TV. Was basically like still in the box.
$450, wasn't it?
Yeah, $440 was damn good. But yeah, then we wandered around the rest of the store. I was like, oh, what else? What other good deals could we be getting here?
You usually get some pretty cheap deals.
And yeah, we found the Back to the Future trilogy for $19 on Blu-ray.
Did you get it?
Yeah, got that. And
maybe I can watch it for the first time.
Yeah, well, I've got them on Blu-ray, man. Fucking, it's good quality. Should watch them. And also we found a film starring David Carradine. Who you may know from Kill Bill, Volume 1 and Volume 2, or from this the TV show Kung Fu. I think he was in that, and another person who was in Kill Bill, in a film called Kung Fu Killers 2, and
there was a lot of kung fu killing.
We didn't know anything about the film other than the title. When we saw it, we're like,
and
should we get this? And we looked at the price, $2. So we got it.
Yeah. And even when we were there, because I got there, like, we were sober when I got there, but we watched some Rick and Morty and some other stuff while we drank. And by the time we put on Kung Fu Killer 2, we were in a state.
We were in a state. And it is every bit the horrible movie that I had hoped it to be. The plot makes no sense. No one has a character arc.
I don't know if the plot actually made no sense or we just were too drunk to follow the plot. That's what we do, guys. Some people like going out and making a scene at pubs and clubs. We like getting drunk and watching bad movies.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I was trying to pay attention to it, and like no one in this movie had a character arc. Like, who all these people were at the start of the film is exactly who they are at the end of the film.
No one learned a lesson. No one changed.
And every time there was like a bit where like people are trying to give like, oh, here is some advice. The advice made no sense.
No sense.
And it wasn't that a lot of these actors weren't bad. Like, I could tell they were trying. Everyone in this film was trying.
It was the writers, it was the directors, it wasn't really the
Except
actors.
maybe David Carradine. David Carradine seemed to just be coasting through this, like,
he was just there to have fun.
I am here as, like, and it's so funny the way, because he's like an old man and they're trying to make him look like a kung fu badass. The amount of like edits and like slowing things down they have to do just to make it look like he's moving at a speed that could stop anything. See, most of his scenes is just him talking because they avoid any time that he is required to do any movement at all. They avoid at all costs.
Yeah, there was one like towards the end where he's walking into this black market pub. I got that they were doing human trafficking. That's what I got. The bad people were human trafficking.
Yeah.
And like some guy attacks him and he just doesn't even look at the guy. He's just walking through. The guy comes at the side and he's just like with his hands, not even looking at him, and just kills him. I'm like, okay, that happened.
And the bad guy is like...
It's his brother somehow?
I think it's like a kung fu school brother kind of thing. Like, you are brothers because you both went to this kung fu school together. Because that's how kung fu works. Like, if you study it together, you become brothers, something like that.
See, you know, one of them was Caucasian, the other was Asian. But I thought in this movie it doesn't matter. They can be. They could be brothers. They can be both.
I assumed they were like, you are brothers because you must look after each other.
I didn't even think for a second that they weren't biological brothers. Didn't even think for a second. I thought they probably both have Asian parents. Dave Faraday's probably just there. I never thought for a second they weren't biological brothers.
Okay, that's... You were obviously interpreting the movie very differently to how I was interpreting the movie.
I don't know what was happening. There was a lot of kung fu killing.
There was a lot of kung fu killing.
And I feel like...
And it makes you question, like, which is worse? Being a serial killer or a human trafficker? Because on the one hand, you have this guy who's the bad guy and he's human trafficking. And that's bad.
That's bad.
But on the other hand, you have these good guys who are just kung fu killing everyone.
And like, here's the thing: this entire movie, like, I feel it was just you, me, and Isaac by that point, wasn't it? And like, whenever someone died, we'd like, they got kung fu killed. He kung fu
really
killed him.
Did. Like, the one good thing that came out of this movie is that it really did make me like bring up that moral quandary of like, which is worse, human trafficking or kung fu killing?
Well, maybe it did a good job then if it made you question moral compasses.
Maybe it did. Maybe that's what the film was trying to do the whole time. Like, oh, you think he's the bad guy? Is he? Aren't you
really?
the bad guy for paying to see this movie?
Even if you paid $2, Aid, we paid to watch that.
Even if it's $2 at a pawn shop, so none of the money is going to David who's dead, I guess, David Carradine's estate or anyone involved in this movie. I don't even know what this movie is. I'm glad I bought it though, and I feel like I might watch it every couple of months.
We had a good time. We had a good time stating out loud whenever someone was kung fu killed.
This may become my personal The Room. This may become that for me. Or I might go out and find more bad movies and watch them.
We should make a thing of that, where we just get bad movies, we get fucked up and we watch them, because we've done that twice now. Bad Boys 2 and now this.
Bad Boys 2 was an excellent movie. How dare you say it's a bad film? It is a masterpiece of cinema, and truly it is Michael Bay's Arc de Triomphe.
One of those statements was true.
Truly, it is a film made by Michael Bay.
Yes. It is definitely a Michael Bay film.
It is all right. That's
On
about
that,
it.
Yeah. Let's wrap.
Let's
this
end
up.
it there. Truly, it is. All right. If you would like to talk to us about any of the news that you've heard here, or tell us about something we missed, or just talk to us in general, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/PCMR podcast. We're also on Twitter at PCMR podcast. We also have our own personal Twitter accounts. I'm at Aiden's Vlog, AIDANSVLOG.
I'm at MeMan125.
We also have an Instagram account at PCMR
That we do.
podcast. We also have an email account, PCMRpodcast@gmail.com. We have a website, PCMRpodcast.net. You can find us on YouTube and iTunes. You
Yeah,
can go
those-
there, look for us,
Yeah.
subscribe, do all that good
Those are the
business.
2 places you can find us and
All
give
right.
us a good listen.
That's all the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
I don't know what that was.